Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Card Guy, coming to you with another video today. We're talking more autographs today. I want to show you some autographs that I just got authenticated from JSA. I want to show you some things that I found at the thrift store that were sports autograph related. Some of them you'll believe, some of them you won't believe. I don't care either way. They're true. Some of them already sold as well. So sometimes there's just a lot of disbelief that people can actually find these things out there at these great crazy prices. But it is true. I know when you're watching YouTube, a lot of times you don't believe what some of the people are putting out there, that they're just trying to show you this fake info to get clicks and stuff. But all these stories, 100% true. And then I'm going to show you some cards at the end that I sold to a viewer. So stay for the whole thing, hit thumbs up, and yeah, let's get going. All right, first off, we're going to start with the most recent pickup that I had that I put in a video. I'll show a little picture of the video, I think, on this side. I did a little short after I went into a Goodwill. I found a bag of baseballs that was hanging in the sporting goods section, and I could see right here, I could see this part of the baseball. And anytime that I see these Major League Baseballs, I always check them for autographs. I have found dozens of autographed baseballs through the years at thrift stores. This one that I saw right here, it had Nolan Ryan on the baseball. And I did a quick little short outside the store. And it seemed like most of the comments that come in on stuff like this is that it's fake, no way it's real, good luck, with that one, blah, blah, blah. I've been doing this for a long time, guys. I know what most autographs look like, at least, especially when you're talking the legendary type players. And it got authenticated. There's the JSA sticker right there. That got authenticated. I did it a couple of weeks ago. It's now in my store for $100. His autographs go generally 75 to 100 or so range. So I put it at the high end of that. Nolan Ryan autograph baseball. Found it for just a few dollars. Now it's in my store. Authenticated. Obviously, I did have to pay for that authentication as well. But yeah, 100% legit. I'll get to some other stories later, but I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I got authenticated just this past week. Have a couple more things coming in as well. 3 of them here are autograph cards that I bought at the local card show that were in a dime box. Yeah, these were in a dime box. I probably should have bought all the autograph cards that were in there. I know that they were all good. I picked out 3 that were the really good winners from there. First off, we had 2 Felix Hernandez autograph cards. So you got this. I think that's Bowman Platinum, and then you got this Bowman Gold card. I've tried to get this without the glare. I've gotten his autograph several times out here at spring training, and it's very unique. It'd be pretty hard to duplicate Felix's autograph with that big swoop going through it. But you see I got the JSA cards on there, and what they do with cards, when you get them authenticated, is they just put the little sticker on the back of the card, and then I just keep the little authentication card with it as well in the holder, just to keep them together. But yeah, I bought both of these cards for a dime. Now, it did cost me, the most expensive part was getting them authenticated. So, paid that. I think I have these in my store for, I think, $30. It might be a little high for Felix. He had some great years with Seattle, was like a 7-time All-Star or something like that. Good. He's like an outside shot at the Hall of Fame. I don't know if the tail end of his career kind of hurt his chances there, but 2 great autographs there. Now, this one is actually better. His autograph's terrible. First off, this is Manny Machado. Great player. I definitely think he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. But if you can see, his autograph is pretty terrible. You get like a little MM with a little, I don't know, it looks like a Y to me, but whatever it's supposed to be. Maybe just writing Manny. What do you think? But yeah, this got authenticated as well. I think this is a second-year card. It's got like the future stars down there at the bottom. There's the authentication sticker on the back as well as the card that I got with it. This one I have priced quite a bit higher. I think I have this one at like $50 again. I don't think it'll sell quite that high, but someone shoots me a $35, $40 offer. I mean, I got a dime for the card plus the authentication cost into it. So those are a couple pretty good ones there. Now this one here, this one I've actually had for quite a while. I bought it off COMC many years ago. I think I paid like $20, somewhere in that range for it. It's a Steve Garvey rookie card autographed. On card, pretty nice clean autograph. Same, you can see that I got that authenticated sticker on the back. Now the card itself is trimmed a little bit, so that kind of affects the value a little bit as well. But I did get that authenticated. I think I have it in my store for like $50. So it's not a huge moneymaker. Paid $20 for the card, a little bit for the authentication. I don't know. I just think it's really cool. I think Steve Garvey should be a Hall of Famer, and an autograph rookie of him is pretty cool. 2 more other items. Right here, we have Dan Marino. It's hard to see way back here, but this is a Dan Marino cut autograph. You can already see it's got the authentication sticker there, as well as the card. This was actually part of a lithograph that most people don't keep the lithograph because it was terrible. I was tried everywhere to find a picture of this one because the artist that did it, Dan Marino, looks more like David Hasselhoff in it, and it's like a top up, and he's got his shirt on. It's a weird litho. I don't know why they did it that way. So I just went ahead and cut this out of the bottom, got it authenticated, and that is in my store. I don't know, $50, $60, I don't know, somewhere in that range for that cut autograph. This one here is really cool. I've actually had this exact photograph autographed that I found at a thrift store. This one was not. This one I actually bought off an online auction. But this is Marshawn Lynch when he paid with the Buffalo Bills. Did these at a special autograph signing. I think Home Depot sponsored it during the Super Bowl. Authentication card there. Sticker down here. This one's in my store for $100. And the reason why is the last time I found this exact one, it was inscribed. That one had like an inscription up here that said like 2JR, I think it said. And I found that one at a thrift store for $2.99. Yeah. So that one I made a lot more money on. This one actually I had to pay real money for. But that other one sold for $75 with the inscription. So I figured this one for $100 without the inscription. So it does show there's another thrift find. Now, I'm going to show you a couple pop-ups. I don't have these items anymore. One sold recently, and it was a Coach K, Mike Krzyzewski autographed basketball, the Duke basketball coach. That one sold, I think, 2 weeks ago. I sold that basketball for $400. Yeah, I had to get authenticated just like the other stuff, but that sold for $400. That was a thrift store find, and I'll throw a picture of that video here as well. Found that one in a store for, I think, like $5.49. I'm going to show you 2 more pictures of items that I've had in the past that were thrift store finds. Actually, 3 more. One was a home plate. I think I still have that picture. Autographed by Harmon Killebrew, Hall of Famer Harmon Killebrew. It was a full-size home plate. That one was a little bit more. I think I paid $12 or $15 for that at the thrift store, and that one sold for around $100. 2 of the really big ones that I had. One was an autographed baseball. It was a team autographed baseball. Again, I'll throw the picture up. This was in a local, not a Goodwill, but just a little local mom and pop type thrift store. In there, they just have a hopper that has a bunch of baseballs in it. I saw one was autographed. I picked it up. And when I saw what it was, I was blown away. It had Willie Mays on there. It was an old team ball from the Giants back in the 60s somewhere. I don't remember the exact year. It might be in the picture. I can't remember. But either way, I think I sold this ball for like $300 or $350. So that was a great find. That ball was $1.98. That's what they charge for baseballs there. They just throw them all in there. They obviously didn't look. And the best one, well, it's the best one now. At the time, it sold for less than what this Willie Mays ball did. It was a Michael Jordan autographed basketball. Yeah, again, nobody believes you. You say you found an autographed Michael Jordan something. It doesn't matter what it was, nobody believes you. This was an autographed basketball for $2. It was a Washington Wizards basketball, and the picture that I have only is of the Jordan autograph side. I saw the Wizards side first, and every time that I'm looking through sporting goods section, I flip around all the balls, the footballs, the basketballs. You never know what might be signed in there. And this was a Michael Jordan autographed basketball for just $2. Now, again, it was on a Wizards basketball. It was a cheap rubber basketball. So it was about as bad as it can get as far as the quality of basketball. But I did get authenticated. I sold it to a friend. Now, I have a friend that's done a lot for me through the years. At the time, it was a pretty fair price. I believe he paid me $250 for that ball. This was like 5-6 years ago at this point, so it was quite a while ago. And he paid me like $250. He paid to get it authenticated, so I didn't have to pay that cost for Michael Jordan. It's like $75 or $100 you have to pay just to get that authentication done. Now that basketball is probably worth a little bit more. Jordan stuff's a little bit hotter, but at the time to go $2 into $250, that was a really good find. Moral of the story is, even if it's on YouTube, there's a chance it could be true. If you trust the person, you're watching me, I'm not going to lie about this stuff. There's no reason for me to do that. I'll show you where I got it, how much I paid for it, how much I sold it for. It doesn't matter. Sold a few cards today as well, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this in at the end of the video. I want to thank Jonathan for coming in and buying some stuff out of my eBay stories of you. I don't know if you watch me on this channel, if you watch me on my That Reseller Guy channel, or if you watch both. Either way, let me know down in the comments. We're working a deal. We're trying to get the last parts figured out. It's a little complicated here. Sometimes eBay doesn't update right away when you send some listings in there, and it might take it a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Actually, I had one that took like an hour the other day before it finally uploaded onto the actual eBay site. But he's going to buy a bunch of these Hunger Game cards from me. These Katniss Everdeen. Is it Everdeen? Jennifer Lawrence cards. These are great Hunger Games cards. There's 4 different here, a total of 19 cards. So he's going to buy that little stack from me. And there's 2 other things here. We got this Supergirl sticker set. I had a bunch of these a while back, a bunch of non-sport card sets. So this is actually a really inexpensive set. It's like $3.25 plus shipping. Yeah, this is one of the cheaper sets that you'll find out there. But really cool if you're a fan of Supergirl. This is definitely a set to get. And the last item, which turns into, this is the problem of the whole thing. So I sold him this Derek Jeter set. So it spells out Jeter. You got J, E, T, E, and the R is missing. I have no idea what happened to the R. So I'm going to order the R from somebody that I know. It might take a week or two to get to me, and then I'm going to send that to him separately. But getting ready to buy all those. So Jonathan, thank you very much for your purchases, and thanks for watching the channel. All right, that's going to wrap it up for today. Fairly short video, but thanks everybody for watching. And again, if you see it on YouTube, it's not always fake. And on this channel, it is 100% real. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.